Welcome and welcome to the Arsenal Present. How are we doing this beautiful Sunday afternoon? Eze to Arsenal. I'm sure you guys have seen the rumors floating on X, floating everywhere. Now, Eze for me is a fantastic player. He's a very fantastic player for Crystal Palace. Great creative, good on the ball, assertive plays. A very, very technical, good player. Well, before I go with my board, let's do this. Please like the video. Very, very important. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. One more time for those at the back with me the first time, let me say it a bit slower. Like the video, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very, very important. So let's discuss the rumor, because it's not a move yet. It's a rumor that Arsenal are interested in Eze, the Crystal Palace player, Crystal Palace midfielder. Very, very technical. But my problem is that I rate Eze very highly. For some of you say, oh, you started. I rate Eze very highly. But we have his profile in the team. If you guys want us to bring in Eze, what happened to Smith Rowe? Now, you see me on my channel, on my platform, say it's time to move Smith Rowe on because of the injuries, because of the inconsistency. For me, Eze is not better than Smith Rowe. See, what is happening is over familiarity breeding content. You guys have seen Smith Rowe for a long time, the injury problems in and out of the team, the inconsistency, and the fact we are forgetting that sometimes, based on how football is, Arteta doesn't play the conventional way you want him to play it. So this rhetoric and narrative, he will be the best 8. I do not say it. Now, like I said, let me reiterate it. Eze is a fantastic player at Crystal Palace. Aesthetically pleasing, technical, creator, but Smith Rowe can do everything Eze can do. The problem is that, like I said, it's over familiarity. If Smith Rowe was at Crystal Palace doing what he was doing, Arsenal fans were calling for Arsenal to go and sign Smith Rowe from Crystal Palace. Yes. Arsenal fans will be in their loudest voices, clamoring, shouting, go and sign Smith Rowe from Crystal Palace. That was happening with Eze. It's the new toy syndrome. Oh, we don't have a player. We have a player like that. I'll argue, secondly, Fabio Vieira, aside from injuries, can do what you people are hoping Eze can come and do in the Arsenal team. I'm not disclaiming. I'm not suggesting for any bit that Eze is not a good player. I'm just saying we have the profile in the team. And you guys are just gassing a player up. You want similar profile because he comes from another team at the moment. You don't have him in your team. If Eze comes to this team and he's doing what Smith Rowe is doing, some of you say get tired again and say, let's go get on that player. I remember Ivan Toney conversation during the winter window. Let's go get Ivan Toney. He will come and replace Kai Havertz and give us better outcomes. Suddenly, the Ivan Toney rumors have died down. What happened? You don't want Ivan Toney no more? We have to bring ourselves back and live in reality. We have to show some graces, a grace rather, or we have to be very sensible. You cannot have all players. No team can have all players. Sometimes you look at a player, admire them, give them their plaudits, and let them be where they are. Let them stay where they are. I do not see the reason why Arsenal should go and waste. I'm using the word waste in context of this conversation to go and bring in a similar profile they have in the team. Especially if you look at how Mikel Arteta wants his team to play. Let me pivot a little bit and give an example. A lot of Arsenal fans were clamoring, let's go and get Olise before Bayern about to sign him. And I remember I made a video that said, I rate Olise highly, but I do not see him as a type we need in the team. He is not a marauding, quick winger. He's a creative winger. And Arsenal not looking for a creative winger. What happened? Arsenal didn't go and sign Arteta, didn't push for it because he's not the kind of winger. You see, Arsenal can afford Olise. It's not that expensive. We're a Champions League team, so we'll have paid the Champions League clause in his contract. But that's not the kind of player we're looking for. Eze, one more time, is a very, very good player. But he's not the type we need in our midfield. We need a 6/8 in our midfield. And how we play, we need players who have multi-function, multifaceted players who can play more 2 to 3 positions and play sometimes. You don't even play position, you can play certain patterns of play in the team. Eze is like Smith Rowe in our team and Fabio Vieira in our team. Now, you guys are overrating Eze because of what you are seeing him do at Crystal Palace, which is fantastic. What he's doing at Crystal Palace is, I'm going to herald him. He's doing fantastic work at Crystal Palace. But whatever he can do at Crystal Palace, I think, in my personal opinion, objectively, Smith Rowe and Fabio can do it in the Arsenal team. Odegaard can do it in the Arsenal team. So you cannot have all the players. We need to calm down. Stop falling for aggregators who are pushing narratives on X. Stop falling for content creators who are trying to hustle, make their money. To put all kinds of content. I'm trying to make money too, but I see have some kind of integrity and sensibility to understand that I love Arsenal and I was best for Arsenal, and we're going to have this conversation in a sensible way, not just to trigger you guys so I can fight in the comment section. Some of you will see insult me that have zero ball knowledge, which that doesn't faze me. That doesn't. If you cannot debunk my theories, you cannot debunk my arguments with logic, or you want to just come out and just insult me, you've already lost already. You've lost the argument. Debunk my theory. Smith Rowe, for me, in my opinion, is even better in my opinion than Eze. And I'm Nigerian, I'm black. I like Eze. But I'm not going to be caught in this new toy cinema and say, oh, look at what Eze is doing. Because I understand that you can't have all the players. Whatever Eze is doing, I put it to you, Smith Rowe can do it in the Arsenal team. Fabio Vieira, if not for injuries, will even do better than what Eze is doing at Crystal Palace. And Eze even gets away with some fact that at Crystal Palace, I've watched a lot of Crystal Palace games. Defensively, it doesn't put in the shift. Other players have to make up for his efficiency. If it came to the Arsenal team, even though we're going to hold in we're going to have the bulk and the majority of the possession all the time, the times we don't have the ball, I don't think you like to see Eze. He can be clumsy and lazy. And you know Arteta doesn't like clumsy or lazy players in his team. As much as he's assertive playing, he's technical on the ball, it's fantastic when we have the ball. I think we have the profile of that kind of player in our team already. And if we are trying to get rid of Smith Rowe, then it doesn't make any sense to bring in Eze. And there's one area in the team, in my personal opinion, has a higher ceiling than Eze. Even though he's 16 years old, I've seen one area on the ball, tidy, technical, ball security, knows how to pass, weight of pass, quality, players trust in him. Come on, guys. Let's not fall for the popular narrative as a right narrative. Like I said, it's a narrative. Let's be objective and analyze things crystal clear. Let's not fall for the new toy, new player syndrome. You can't have all the players all the time. Sometimes you can admire certain players and leave them where they are. You can't have all the players. Even Madrid cannot have all the players. You admire certain players and leave them where they are. So for me, Eze To Arsenal is a rumor. I don't see anything in it. No, how do I put it, grade A journalist, i.e. David Ornstein, even Fabrizio, that can be fabricated things sometimes, have reported on the keen Arsenal interest of Eze. Nobody has reported that. So all these loose reports that Arsenal interested, a 60 million release clause, Arsenal might trigger it, or Arsenal has to pay 50 million upfront, I don't believe it. Everybody is just trying to scamper for news, and they'll push anything to Arsenal fans because, let's be fair, Arsenal fans are very, very gullible these days. They are seeking news desperately. So they'll feed you something. They'll feed you scraps. And you guys are falling for the scraps. Reminder again, I do not rate Eze. I rate him, but I just don't think we need Eze in our team. I admire him, good player. It's not everything you admire, you desire. Right? You can admire certain things and just leave them where they are. You can't see a beautiful lady and you're married and suddenly you want to replace your wife with the beautiful because the beautiful lady you're saying, you can just see the beauty, you just want to replace. You can't do that. Right? See, you always find more beautiful men than your wife sometimes, but you just have to stick with what you have for those who want to be monogamous. So, one more time, Smith Rowe will do whatever Eze is doing. Fabio Vieira will do whatever Eze is doing, in my personal opinion. Some of you might disagree with that. Let me know in the comment section why I disagree with that. Well, like, if Smith Rowe seriously was playing for Crystal Palace, Arsenal fans will be shouting on X, go and get him. Familiarity can bring content. As in, over familiarity can bring content. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section about what I think about the rumors, because it's not a potential move yet. It's a rumor regarding Arsenal being interested in Eze of Crystal Palace. On your way out, please like the video, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very important. Like the video, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.